The importance of medical malpractice lawsuits in Brooklyn, New York. Medical malpractice is a serious issue in Brooklyn, New York that can have lasting impacts on those affected. Medical malpractice occurs when a medical professional, such as a doctor or nurse, fails to provide the expected standard of care and causes injury or harm to a patient. If a medical professional's negligence causes a patient harm, they may be able to file a medical malpractice lawsuit to seek compensation for their damages. Medical malpractice lawsuits can help victims of negligence access the justice they deserve and provide a level of accountability for medical professionals. It is important to understand the importance of medical malpractice lawsuits and how they can help those in Brooklyn, New York. In this blog post, we will discuss how medical malpractice lawsuits can provide justice and accountability for victims of medical negligence in Brooklyn, New York, and why they are so important in ensuring that medical standards are maintained. 1. Overview of Brooklyn's medical malpractice lawsuit landscape. Brooklyn's medical malpractice lawsuit landscape is a complex and ever-evolving field. As the number of medical malpractice cases increase, so do the complexities surrounding the legal issues that arise from them. In Brooklyn, medical malpractice lawsuits are primarily handled through the New York State Supreme Court, in which plaintiffs can file their claims and have them heard before a jury. Depending on the specific situation, some cases may also be eligible for arbitration. In either case, plaintiffs must prove that the medical professional in question acted negligently or recklessly, which in turn caused harm or injury to the patient. These claims must be substantiated with evidence and expert testimony to prove the medical professional's liability. Brooklyn medical malpractice attorneys are available to assist those seeking to file a lawsuit, and there are a variety of resources available to help them navigate the legal landscape. 2. The need for patient advocacy in the area. Patient advocacy is an increasingly important part of healthcare in the area. With the ever-changing landscape of healthcare, patients often find themselves without access to resources, financial assistance, or support systems. They may not understand their options or be able to navigate the system. Patient advocates help bridge the gap between patient and provider, ensuring that each patient's individual needs are met. Advocates provide assistance to patients in understanding their diagnoses, accessing financial assistance, and navigating the healthcare system. They can provide support and resources to those who may not have access to them, and help patients make informed decisions about their health and healthcare options. Patient advocacy is a vital part of healthcare in the area and is essential to providing quality care. 3. The impact of medical malpractice lawsuits on the Brooklyn population. Medical malpractice lawsuits can have a significant impact on the Brooklyn population. The cost of medical malpractice can be extremely high both for the medical provider and the patient. As medical costs and litigation costs rise, providers may be less willing to take on patients in the area, leading to a decrease in the availability of medical care for Brooklyn residents. Medical malpractice lawsuits can also lead to increased insurance premiums for providers and facilities in the area, which can make medical care even more expensive. Additionally, medical malpractice lawsuits can be emotionally and financially draining on both parties involved, which can further limit access to care. Ultimately, the impact of medical malpractice lawsuits on the Brooklyn population should be taken into consideration in order to ensure that residents have access to the healthcare they need. 4. The role of healthcare providers in reducing malpractice claims. Healthcare providers play an essential role in reducing malpractice claims. The primary responsibility of healthcare providers is to ensure that patients receive quality care. This includes properly diagnosing and treating all patients to the best of their ability, following established protocols and standards of care, providing thorough and concise patient education, and maintaining accurate and up-to-date records. Healthcare providers should also remain informed about safety and risk management tools, such as informed consent, as well as any new developments in the field. Furthermore, healthcare providers should always be willing to discuss any concerns or questions patients may have about their care and treatment. By taking these steps, healthcare providers can help to reduce the potential for malpractice claims. 5. The future of medical malpractice lawsuits in Brooklyn. The future of medical malpractice lawsuits in Brooklyn is uncertain. With the ever-changing landscape of healthcare and legal reform, the city is in need of new laws and regulations to ensure that those who are injured or suffer negligence receive the justice they deserve. There is currently a trend of medical malpractice cases that are being dismissed or settled in favor of the medical provider. This trend could continue, as more providers are looking to protect themselves from financial responsibility. However, it is up to the legal system to ensure that justice is served and that medical providers are held accountable for their actions. It is important that Brooklyn maintain its status as a leader in medical malpractice litigation, as it sets a standard for the rest of the country. All parties involved must work together to ensure that those who are injured due to medical negligence receive the justice and compensation they deserve. If you've been injured due to medical malpractice and you live in any of the New York boroughs, including Brooklyn, all you need to do is remember to ask for Sam and call 877-ASK-4SAM or visit askforsam.net to speak to the highest-rated injury law firm in New York City, Silberstein, Awad, and Miklos. Consultations are always free, and if we believe we can help you, you pay nothing ever unless and until we get a settlement or judgment for you.